Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome in. It's Heather with Heather's Healing, and we are going to take a look at your energy in this upcoming season of Cancer. So, welcome in. We are going to look at what is being uprooted from your life, what energies are leaving your life, and then what is taking root. So, welcome in. Thanks for being here. And in case you didn't know, Cancer rules the fourth house, which is home life, roots, childhood, lineage, ancestors, and emotional security. It's ruled by the moon. It's Neptune energy, water energy, maternal energies, and Cancer rules the chest, breast, stomach, and womb. So let's go ahead and see what is the energy that is being uprooted or that is leaving Scorpio. Interesting, I just heard jealousy. So I'm sure that doesn't apply to everyone, but for some of you, wow, so we've got 3 cards here coming up. And then what energies are rooting in? What is the energy coming in for Scorpio? And thanks so much for being here. Let's take a look at the energies that are rooting in. So let's see what's coming up here for you, Scorpio. So the first card that we have here, it says Planetary Wave, Soul Mission, Trust the Inner Call, and Soul Team. So very interesting here. These are energies that are uprooting or they're releasing. So we'll get some more information on these. The next card says Water Codes, Ancient Wisdom, the intelligence is within you. And what I'm feeling here is it feels like a shift. It almost feels like you're going in a different direction. You're making some choices. And Cancer season ends towards the end of July. So, I mean, we're just now getting into Cancer season now. But it does feel like you're shifting. Yeah, here we go. Look at this card. This card says Into the Unknown, Underworld, Depth, Courage, and Facing Your Fears. How very Scorpion of that. Scorpio of you, right? Interesting, because I said Scorpio, I heard releasing of jealousy, which I find that's really interesting. But stepping into the unknown, it does feel like you're pivoting. You're making the decision to shift. So let's see what this shift is. I love the underworld, depth, and courage, facing your fears. It also feels like the energy of being very vulnerable. So this could be in regards to relationships. Maybe you're considering taking a deeper dive into your relationships. It's interesting the way the cards are pulling too. So let's pull 3 tarot to clarify the energies that are releasing for Scorpio. And I will say, be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for additional information. But it feels like we're going pretty deep here. It feels like everybody's going pretty deep this Cancer season. We have the 2 of Cups. So I was kind of feeling a romantic relationship here. So this does to me feel like if it's not a breakup, it's stepping away from your partner, taking a break from a relationship that you've been in. This doesn't feel like a super committed relationship though. So I would say that if you're married or you've been together for a while, this could be a separation or just taking time apart to kind of reassess where you guys are going. But if you just recently have met somebody or you've maybe been dating them on or off, this feels like a moving away from that relationship. Mostly because I'm feeling for some of you, you're needing to get to know yourself in a deeper way, on a deeper level. This could also be just there are things that you are wanting to accomplish, and there are things that you want to try and challenge yourself with, and the person that you are with, it's just not in alignment with them. So it does kind of feel like for some of you, you're just going your separate ways with a partner. You're just moving, you're growing apart. The next card we have is the Emperor. I feel like this definitely is talking about you, Scorpio, needing to get control of your life, needing to take charge in a different way. It kind of feels like you've just been kind of, going with the flow, living life, having lots of fun, nothing wrong with that. But it feels like you're being called to something deeper. It feels like you're being called to maybe have a little more structure in your life, or you're trying to create something for yourself. And the relationship is kind of a distraction and taking energy away from you that you could be investing in whatever this is that you're wanting to build for yourself. So it does feel like you're getting very clear on, it feels like you have a very solid focus and direction that you're wanting to go. I feel like you know what that direction is. And so now it's a matter of what are the things that need to go to make room for the new energies that are coming in. Soul mission is really standing out, and trust the inner call, facing your fears. So it feels like you're listening to your divine guidance. You're being divinely led in a new direction, and in accepting that call, you are there are things that you need to give up. If this isn't a relationship, this could just be pulling back from your friend group. This could be pulling back from maybe hobbies and things that you were investing time and money into, time, money, emotion, energy into, that just are no longer in alignment. You're moving in a different direction. The Chariot. Yeah, so the energies that are being uprooted at this time over this next month, they're going to be happening really fast. So it's almost like your soul has made a commitment to something. You've made a commitment to a new, it's almost just like a new energy that you are agreeing to work with. You've accepted a higher role, if that makes sense. And because of that, the universe is rearranging things to make that happen for you. And I'm really feeling that with the Chariot. So it does feel like, Scorpio, you can expect some rearranging. And it might even feel a little unstable for a little bit. So for this next month or so, it does feel like a rearranging of your life in some ways, rearranging of relationships. And because of that, it might feel a little unstable and a little chaotic, but that's okay. Just trust the process, because you're welcoming in some really beautiful energies. And these are things you've already said yes to. So is there something that you've been really wanting to do or experience or welcome in? Maybe you've even been praying for something or praying for a shift to happen. It's happening. So it's nothing that you haven't asked for. And I mean that in a really nice way, like a really beautiful way. These are beautiful energies that are coming in. And here we go. So now we're going to look at what is taking root, what is starting to come into your awareness, into your life, and what is rooting in over the next month. The card says metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now different. I definitely feel that. It is a big shift. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this is a huge shift. These aren't little things. This could be changing of careers, shifting of relationships. This could even be moving somewhere else. But these are big shifts, and you're doing it to benefit yourself. These are things that you are wanting. So embrace transformation. Things are now different. Let's pull 3 clarifiers on that and see what's going on, Scorpio. It does feel like you have a much deeper awareness, a deeper sense of self. You it really feels like a lot of you have been doing your work. Like you really have been tapping into what is important to you, what is the meaning of life from your perspective. This isn't superficial stuff. Okay, so 3 clarifiers for Scorpio regarding what is rooting in. And water energy is always pretty deep. I think it's kind of hard to stay very surface with all of this water energy. We have the Hermit. So, I mean, this really does make sense. If you're going through a big change, a metamorphosis, you can think of this period as kind of being the cocoon. So you're withdrawing, you're pulling your energy back in, you're reassessing. It's almost like you're just trying to kind of find the stability again. You're just kind of trying to figure out who you are at this stage of your life, but it's also really deep, connecting very deeply with your soul, with your spirit, with your guides and teachers, and you're really the moves, the changes and moves that you are making, you've really thought them through. These aren't things that you're just doing, willy-nilly. So, excuse me. But it is going to take a little bit of getting used to. So we have the 5 of Swords here. I feel like this is the energy of, well, one, you might be second guessing yourself here, and that's okay. But these are people around you that could be questioning, why are you doing this? I think you're rushing into things, or try to stay focused on you and stay focused on what led you to this place, because there's a reason. This didn't just happen overnight. This transformation and change, what's being uprooted are things that you've been wanting to change for a while. It feels like you might have a little bit of a throat chakra blockage here too. And don't feel like you need to explain yourself to people in your life. Just take a quick drink there. All right, let's see what else we have. 10 of Swords. So this is moving out of difficulty. This is moving out of a situation that you've really felt stuck in. You haven't felt a lot of growth. It probably felt very stagnant. You're moving out of that energy. This does feel like a slow process. I feel like what is leaving and what is transforming, I feel like that happens fast. But these energies that are coming in, that are starting to root in, this is just the beginning of it happening, probably more towards the middle to the end of July. So beautiful energies coming in here, Scorpio. I'm super excited. If you would like to take a deeper dive, you can schedule a one-on-one with me. My information is below. And if you found this reading helpful, please like the video. Sending you tons of love, Scorpio. I'm super excited for you. Stay the course. We'll talk to you soon.